don't know how to save it. I don't know how to save it
Yeah,
because there
but
were two questions.
it's clearly there on how to save it. I put it there. So I'm just going to start the live now, so you can come on using to see it.
Okay, no problem, sir.
All right. Hello, and you're welcome to this session. I am, I'm who you know I am. So if you're on YouTube now, that'll be a great time for us to engage again with audio and visual. If you're on Telegram, it means you're ready to talk. And yeah, if you were ready to talk, you should be on our Telegram live right now as we are streaming this. So what I'm doing now is to explain how the worksheet works, the assessment sheets, and then I'm gonna pick it up from session one to give some clarity. So if you're on YouTube, keep tab with me. So can I confirm those who are right here with me on Telegram? Can you unmute yourself one after the other, and just say hello and tell me how your journey has been before I set off into the section one, just in very short sentence, in 10 seconds. Yeah, come on, let's do this. Who's going first? Should I call names? Okay, Okaja Deberici, you go on. Is Okaja still there live? Okay, when you're ready, unmute your mic. So, okay. Sir. Yeah. Sir, he's on. Okay. You can listen actively on Telegram when you want to talk. You understand? So when I call your attention, you can just raise your hand up and be ready. Then you reduce or you pause the YouTube stream so that you can be up to date. You understand that? So now I'm just asking. Has been the journey since the last since the first session? This is session 5, and we're about assessing another. What's your journey like in 10 seconds? Okay. Though it has been kind of helpful, one, it has been helpful. It has also like changed some things. Okay, like the things that I used to do before. Maybe the beyond lecture training. Let me just call it training on weekends. It has kind of like shaped me in some ways. Like okay, my study life one. Then the way I think, like try to think out of the box, not always like I like to say before my kind of person before classes is okay, after class that's just the end. And with that
the feedback comment section that will be like, okay, how was the class? How was this? Learning norms. I'm always like, let the class just not like let the class just end for me to go and rest, but at least I would like giving back a feedback, giving back on what I have learned. Also, that thing alone has also like helped me to know that okay, yes, at least today wasn't in vain. At least I learned something. So the classes alone, beyond lecture has helped me. It has like opened my eyes to some things that I used to like overlook before and say it's not what it is. Not nothing is gonna happen. So I don't know. So maybe I don't know. I'll still think of other things to say, sir.
All
Thank you,
right,
sir.
you've gone beyond 10 seconds. That's okay. So, all right, now let's mute our mic on Telegram and turn up our volume on YouTube. So, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. So, it's good to have you guys here. And now let's have a look at the sheet. How does it work? Does it work? So, this is how it works. If you can see my sheet now. This is our first session. So this worksheet is to help you evaluate, as either for yourself or as a joint reviewer. So it's advisable you do this thing on your system, on your laptop. Yeah, so advisable. I think you have a better experience. So pending when we make it mobile, very responsive. Okay, now look at this. At the very beginning, you see something that is for me, which is the learning worksheet, what I need to talk about. That's the very first step. I make it available for you. So if you need to also have mentor others, guide others, or teach others, so these are the things you can use. For you as a participant, these are the things that I touched on in the session: knowledge versus execution, assessment versus output, time comfort and time pressure, the difference, and the theory versus judgment. No, knowledge versus execution, just knowing and not being able to execute. Second, assessment, just focusing on assessment, passing exam, and not being able to, actually dish out the reality in real life application. And then the third one is comfort, time comfort, time comfort, and time pressure. So managing time and being comfortable within your comfort, and then managing time even in times of pressure. And then the fourth point I mentioned was theory versus judgment. So now I give some activities as per what you should do, checklist things you should do independently, writing a reflection for yourself, and also a timeline for you to start achieving and turning your knowledge into impact. All right, what you need. I talked about some of the things you need, like the key point from that session after analyzing the transcript of our live stream, where one, graduation alone does not guarantee employability. Yes, many of you will agree with me that you have graduated doesn't mean you are automatically employable. So again, the second thing here is that employers, they value useful output, clarity, consistency, consistency, and reward deadline test readiness. So if I'm giving you a simulated deadline, try as much as possible to catch up with them, do them. Because when you are able to do them, it means you are somewhat ready for the industry. Does this make sense to you? If it does make sense to you, can you put it in the comments? Put it in the comment section if you're understanding this. And again, the key message is that graduation alone does not make you employable. You have to be consistent, practical output, communication skills, deadline, discipline have to be in place, and also portfolio evidence. You need those things and you should do that. Yes, so do help you. So a quick check some of the things you need to check within yourself is first, which gap affects me the most right now? Yes, which gap affects me the most right now? Which gap affects me the most right now? What evidence do I have? What evidence do I have? If you look at your screen, you see everything you need. What can I improve this week? What can I improve this week? And if you want to think, you want to sort of reflect. Now, I often ask these questions of what have you learned today? You understand? I often ask questions such as what has been your journey so far? What's your experience like? This puts you in a situation where you have to think about what you've learned, and your ability to actually recount or account or say those things reinforces your knowledge and helps you know that you have learned something, and then be able to say, "Oh, this is what I now know." So the reflection prompts are this: what practical work have I produced in the last 30 days? What kind of audience was it created for? If you're able to answer that question, how did I manage time and pressure? What feedback did I receive? And what one improvement will I apply to my next output? Now, these are some, if you try to answer these questions, perhaps if you don't want to type, you can simply open your ChatGPT and say, all right, I've gone through this session, I've learned this is the key message, and I want to reflect on this. The question forces, what practical work have I produced? Then you speak to it with your voice. Say, okay, all right, the practical work that I've produced in the last 7 days is this, that. Say it. That it will take it. Now, the second question is, what kind of evidence was it created for? Okay, well, it was created to provide. It was in the kind of audience. Sorry, was it created for? Well, the kind of audience based on the work I did, I produced was this, that, this age group, and why. And yeah, we did went through some time and pressure, time limitations. We had to manage time, you had to manage pressure. What feedback did I receive? Talk about those feedback. It helps your self-esteem. And then you can then answer the question of what one improvement will I apply in my next output? All right. I hope this is making sense to you. I hope it is making sense to you. Okay. All right. While we're at this, I did offer a platform to access, because any knowledge that is not accessed is just there. It needs to be assessed, whether graded, ungraded, whether you get a reward for it or not. So now this is a self assessment sheet, and it can also be used as a peer assessment sheet, meaning that you can use it to assess yourself, and you can be assessed with it. So now you're meant to, the work I've given, you've been paired with somebody. If you've not been paired, reach out or you look for somebody to pair with, even if the person has been paired before. So it's a way of you getting double peer review. It's a way of you getting double feedback. Meaning that two people have looked at your work, this person said this. If you're able to balance it, you get the average and get the balance of it all. So now we have the audience relevance and purpose. Now, looking at the content you propose, the person is meant to score you. And this can be done either between the range of 1 to 5 you get. And then what is the observation? They'll say, well, audience relevant, I think this is very relevant, something like this, but need to be tailored, something like that. So I would say tailored. Yeah. So after I'll just say, I'll fill in random stuff. I'll say text, and then you do the same thing. No comments. and then you come here, and then you say okay, maybe no, that's not a good one. So it automatically give you a score. Now looking at this, if your score is between 0 and 9, it means you need structured practice. If your score scale between let's say I take this up and then it's now ranging between 14 and 16, it means you're making good progress. If you have 4 and then you have 4 year, let's say you have 5 year, you have 4 year, you're not around 18, it means you're industry ready. Yes, this is a good result. You see that 5544. So, and if you want to give some feedback, you enter the text here. Yeah, you say the text here. So once you're done, what you should do is to what? Save as PDF. When you say save as PDF, it compiles your text inputs. You see that? You see that? So all of it is there, and then you say save. So you can put the person's name there, and when you say save as, because it has popped up a window now, you may not see it. I would say Okaja. I know I've not assessed your work, but I'm just giving an instance. So once that is done, it saves it. Now I know it has saved. Now I'm gonna pop this into the Telegram groups just for you guys to see what it looks like eventually. So yeah. All right, I'm doing that right now. And okay, it's asking me to upload now. Just give it some moment, please. Yeah, so I'm selecting the file. If you go on the Telegram, you should have that output now. That's how it works. So it's just as straightforward as that. All right. Thank you for that. Okay, that's that about that. So now it's time for me to get feedback from you, or if you're on YouTube live, it's time for you to pause your YouTube live and come to Telegram. Let's have a conversation. And yeah, pause your YouTube live, and as soon as you get here, you can raise your hand up, and then I can recognize you, so we can start having a real live conversation about that. So today is meant to be session 5, but that's session 5 now. We're reviewing activities of session 2, section 1, section 3, section 4. They're all together. So hopefully at the end of this particular session, we will put an end to this particular first part of things, and then we'll go on to the other one. So this is supposed to be session 4 now, which is the last session we had. So we'll put it all together up to the point where we're able to catch up with all of this. So Okaja, Laboratory, are you there? Are you the only one available today?
So I would say,
Yeah, so all right. So I was asking, what's the feedback you got? Did you get any feedback?
okay, from the section that I just did, from the breaking down of how to like use the media lab.
Yes, is that clear to you?
Yes, it is clear. At least it has helped me to like know how to like access it.
Okay, all right, good.
Though, like I said before, we were doing it before, but the part that if you want to save as PDF, then okay, yes, we tried to save that PDF. Then it went to like this thing. You hear whatever I wrote down, it will be shortened. Like it's not going to show complete thing that I wrote down. So I don't know. You see, like I don't know whether I can share my screen with you for you to see.
You can share your screen.
Okay, let me see. Check here. Okay. So where's that? Okay, this is it. Okay, so I don't know. So you see my screen, please?
Yes, I can see blurriness, but you're not sharing your screen yet.
Oh wow.
Okay, yeah, I can see it now. I can see it now.
Okay. So okay, this is the thing now. I wrote something here. This reflection question. I put this something there. Then I want to now save as PDF. Save as PDF. Okay, see. As I don't know that you're saying, you see save as PDF. You see
Okay.
to okay this. Then okay, if you see what I wrote down here, like the I don't know how to like
Can you zoom
all
that in?
the
Is it the question number 2?
yeah the second part that says after the question that says reflection question, then the boxes that are meant to input my answers in. So the thing I wrote has been shortened. So I've
Okay.
seen it.
I see the glitch. So I'm going to fix that. I know why that is happening. So can you go to the assessment sheet part and let me see
Okay, let me go there.
the assessment. So let's see if the problem exists. I think this problem exists on mobile. That's why.
Okay, before right?
Yes, that's why.
Okay, for assessors.
Mm.
The assessor self is not even this is not even open safe.
It's opening. Click on it again. Have you tapped
I'm
it?
clicking it.
Can you refresh your
Yeah.
page?
Okay, let me do that.
Now click on the assessor. Now scroll up. Scroll up.
So it's not doing.
It's not doing okay. We'll fix that and then I will get back to you. I'm not so sure why that is happening.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. All right.
Let me see how others are doing. Let me see how others are working
Okay. Let's
for
see.
participants.
I want to try the live page now
Okay.
on YouTube.
Okay. So I can stop sharing my screen, right?
No, you can continue. Continue. I'm just trying that on the live.
Okay. Trying to like refresh the page.
Yeah, it's working on live. You understand? So it's working on live page because I'm on the live page now and it's working. So I'm gonna try the mobile view.
Okay, sir.
Hmm. Okay, I see. Okay, I'm trying the mobile view now. So let's see how that works. So it's working. Even the mobile view is working from what I have tried now. If you go on live, you see that the mobile view is working.
Okay, let
So
me see.
I'm not. It might be device thing. I'll check that. And what device do you use? Is it Android?
Yes, it's Android, sir.
Okay. What mobile? Is it Samsung?
It's Redmi.
Redmi. Okay. I'll see if I can optimize the page for that. Okay. All right.
So let me see. Go away and come in again. Whether it will work. Should I
Oh,
try that?
okay, you can do that. Yeah, you can clear your cache too. Do you know how to clear your browsing data?
Yeah, you know what? Don't go for let that place now.
Okay.
Mm,
So, hmm.
So it's not still working here.
Okay. All right. Don't worry. We'll come back to that. We'll
Okay,
come
sir.
back to that. So, I've not heard anything from Favor Adeleke today. Is she available today?
She's kind of busy. Let me
Okay.
call her.
Okay, no, I know she agreed to 11, all right? Is she not?
Let me
Yeah.
call her.
Okay, all right, you can do that. You can mute your mic while you're doing that.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All
So
right.
I can stop sharing my screen, right?
You can stop sharing your screen for now, yeah.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. All right. So so have you gotten any feedback before you go? Have you gotten any feedback? Blossom, have you gotten any feedback? Have you been paired? What feedback do you have?
No, no, oh, I was here at Blossom. So
Oh, so,
so she's here.
okay,
So
okay.
no,
Let's talk about it then. Without the worksheet, let's
okay,
talk about it. What's your feedback about your each other's
okay.
work?
Sincerely speaking, I have been having issue with like not really understanding what we're supposed to do because the first time people told me that it was about what did she say in the first place that you have to go and redo it that be able to like access the link. So I was not really understanding like how to go about it. There's a part that says they have different questions that they were like, okay, we are just meant to like write about what we have learned so far from the beginning of the section to the last section. And people was like, that's not what you meant. I Blozo was like, no, okay, Blozo said something about it's like this, it's like this, it's like this. So there was kind of confusion everywhere. We don't know which one to follow. And that was like okay to like ask you that day, sir, because it has been confusing since I
Okay,
don't know for me.
okay. Now, if it has been confusing, what have you now done as a
Okay,
responsible person that you are?
uh, I had to like favor more because I was thinking because she might know more, she might know how to assess it. So I asked her, she was like, let's just work on the because I wanted to like take it to like ChatGPT before talking to like expert to like break it down to submit to that's how I used to do things. If I don't understand something to like help me to like break it down in a way I can understand. But when she told me that okay, this is the way to do it. So that was how I was going to like do that section too that I told you that I just did. And favor is here already, sir. That's it.
Okay, all right. Favor, can you tell me the feedback you've got from your assessment, or does if it's Blossom wants to go first? Good morning. You have a question. You want to start to Christian first? Go ahead. Go ahead. We can't hear you. Okay, Blossom, do you want to go now?
Okay, good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you, sir.
Um,
Okay, so I was paired with Deburechi Favor, and she's a wonderful partner, first of all. We talked a lot because we we thought we knew what we were to do, but obviously we didn't. There was a lot of confusion what exactly we were to do, but we both assessed each other's headlines. Like the first assignment we were given, um, the Richie Favor sent um, headlines based on different social media platforms. So I assessed it. I also sent mine to her. Both assessed it. But where the problem was to actually put it on the worksheet feedback stuff. It was I opened the link and I was seeing something else, yeah. So I figured I opened the wrong link. Then she sent the right link to me. Then she was like, okay, no, no, that's not what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to do something else, which was I don't know. So I was just confused. We're just confused. But we are both each other's headlines based on social media platforms. I saw and she also went through mine.
okay, so what feedback did you get from the person who you were paired with?
Uh, she hasn't given me her feedback, or I haven't seen her feedback yet, or
Okay,
I haven't gotten her feedback.
now where is our feedback? Hmm? Partner.
So,
Partner Okaja. Is it Dabarechi that is your partner, right?
yes, sir.
Dabarechi, can you give her feedback now, please? Okay, have you yourself given her our own feedback?
I wasn't able to, sir, but I can give
You
her
can
that
you
feedback.
can talk about it now. Talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Okay, so based on her headlines, I could see that she was able to be she she really paid attention in that headline in the headline session where we talked about how to write different headlines. She was able to make the headline for Instagram visual, like she was able to make it short. She was able to use words that was able to you can visualize it more in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
The headline was short. For LinkedIn, it was okay. It was okay. Although I thought LinkedIn was too long, but I personally think LinkedIn is a professional. No offense for boring and all those corporate. So it would have long headlines and all of that, but not too long. So her LinkedIn was quite okay, but I think could have been shorter.
Okay.
And then for X, I feel she could have shortened for X stuff because she was still using a lot of words that could have been shortened for X. She could have used some, like you cited in the session that day. She could have used some shortened words, not really slangs, so as not to be insulting or anything, but she could have used some words that were very short and relatable. People on X don't really have time. Say something about brevity. People on X, they don't really have time to waste on reading a lot of stuff.
Okay.
So overall, I would give her a over 10. I would give her a 6-7. I would give her a 6-7 because it was actually really good. For me, the headlines I wrote was based on the class we had, not um like I did headlines based on the session. So I don't know what she thinks about my headlines. I don't know
Okay.
how she
All
feels
right.
about it.
Let's ask her. Okaja.
Is that
So what feedback do you have for Blossom? She has a question for you.
but okay. For me, um the Jesus, I know. Okay, for everything. Okay, I've seen her since. I've seen the headline that she wrote since. It's okay. Um, the ideas that she wrote, like the headlines that she wrote down are good. Then and also the headlines are also engaging. But I think some sentences can be more clear and more professional depending on the platform. Like for her LinkedIn, the headline should sound more polished and less crowded. Like the way she wrote, though I didn't really understand how she wrote. She wrote something like how to write a unique and compelling lead at beyond lecture. I don't understand that. Or from boring and plain to unique and precisely Dr. Olasunkanmi. I don't understand.
Okay. All right. Can we ask her to respond to that now? Do you want to let her respond to that?
Yes. Also, I don't know, because your lead, not for instance, that what you mean in
Oh, we've lost you now. Your network is gone. All right. Ifet Blossom.
sir.
Yeah. Did you get a question?
Yes, I got that
Okay.
question.
Can you do
Okay.
you want to respond to it now?
Okay. So I closing my headline, or should I say, I designed my headlines to be short because I was thinking, okay, most other platforms are not like these things, like it's not how you need to it's from paper meeting. So I try to draft a short headline, not short and unclear, but I try to draft a short, precise, engaging headline. Uh, That's necessary. But just to answer a question, the reason behind my headlines, or should I say the brain behind my headlines, was I went after precision. I went after brevity. I went after something short and engaging. Something someone would look at and be like, oh, from boring and plain to unique and precise list. Oh, what is girl talking about? Okay, let me um go on this and see what she's talking about. I think I wrote that for LinkedIn. I don't know if that's less professional or if I should be more professional about that on LinkedIn.
Okay.
So she can be very critical of me. Just tell me what and what I did wrong and how I can improve it.
Okay. All right. Thanks for sharing that. I don't know if our network is fine now, if she's back. Is your network okay now? Are you back? Okay. All right. So, Favor, can we have you? Hmm? Favor, she's not there. Okay, Onikosi, you're welcome. Is this the first time you're joining us? You can unmute your mic, please. Is this the first time you're joining us? First time, sir. Okay, so what has motivated you to join? Did somebody invite you? Yes, someone invited me. So who invited you? My cousin, my friend. Name? Motuari. Okay, so is Moturara here now? No, she's not here. Oh, why is she not here? So what did she tell you? Why did you join us? Yes, beyond lecture. Beyond lecture. So what were you expecting when you came? Hmm? What are you expecting? Hmm? I've read all the. Okay. Okay, all right. We'll be looking forward to your engagement when you're ready. No problem, sir. All right, thank you. Okay, is Adeleke available now? Hmm? Adeleke, are you available now? So this is a feedback session. I'll be doing less of talk, and then I'll be waiting for more of you guys to participate and be more active. So yeah, I'm waiting. Okay. Ovrigo. Is it Ovrigo? Ovrigo Shalom. How can I come here? You're welcome. Is this the first time you're joining us? Ovrigo, you can unmute your mic, please. All right. How are you? Yes, this is my first time. This is your first time. So what are you? What motivated you to join? What are you looking forward to learning? I'm looking forward to learning more about the field I want to go into when I graduate. About the field. Okay. So presently, what does it look like? Yeah. Presently, what does it look like?
Okay, I think it looks like, I don't know, a bit scary.
Scary? Why?
Yes.
Why did you use the
Because of some things that I've seen.
So tell me about it. Let's break that down. That's okay.
Okay. So, first of all, musician and newsletter under the organization.
Okay.
So it feels almost like practical journalism. I've encountered a couple of issues that is making me afraid of how new journalism is done. Journalism. For
Okay.
example, writing articles that might to school management and that and not flexible. So I was just thinking to myself that when I finally start practicing journalism in the real world, navigate pressure.
Hmm. So that is giving you.
I don't know if you communicated that properly.
Yes, you did. You have done that properly. You have done that properly, and I have a clear understanding of your concern. Yes, I'm with you. Yeah, I said you've communicated that properly. I have a clear. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
So